and welcome to another episode of our QuickBooks Online training. Today we're going to teach you how to align your checks in QuickBooks Online so that they print correctly. So the first thing we need to do is access an area where we have check printing. The easiest way I know to do that is to click on the plus sign here at the top of the screen and then choose Print Checks. You'll notice that when the Print Checks window comes up, there's an option at the bottom of the screen that says Print Setup. Click on Print Setup and we get the Print Check Setup window with the steps across the top that we normally follow. On the left we have the Select a Check Type and Print a Sample options. Bottom right we have the buttons that we use to either continue setup, to change some settings, or tell it when we have finished and it's set up correctly, and also some helpful hints there on the right side. So the first thing we want to do is tell the system which type of checks we use. So we have a choice of voucher or standard. We're going to use the voucher type for our example today. Next we load a blank piece of paper in our printer and click on the Print View and Preview and Print a Sample. So we click on that and you'll notice we get the preview. Notice here on the right side the alignment grid. That will become critical a little bit later on as we do our alignment. So go ahead and print this form. Now once we have the check printed, what we will do is place it on top of a blank check that we have. Hold them up together in the light so we can see how the lines and the numbers line up against our print stock. So once we do that, we will look and make sure where the numbers line up on that alignment grid. That will tell us how we do our adjustment. So once we're ready to do that, we will click on the No Continue Setup button. And usually we have to click on that twice. It will bring up our Fine Tune Alignment section. And you'll notice that we have Part A and Part B. Part A is where we do the alignment. So notice the grid. We can use our grid alignment that we printed out, that we held up to the light to see where those numbers show up. And what we will do is move this box around till those numbers are the same place that they are on our sample printout against our print check stock. Once we get that, you'll notice that the horizontal and vertical alignment moves to the appropriate place. We can also use these to fine tune if we need to add or subtract from these horizontal or vertical settings. Once we get it in the correct place, we will click on View, Preview, and Print Sample, where once again we will get our sample printout with our alignment grid. We'll print that out, compare it to our check stock, and once we have it correctly done, we will click on Finish Setup, and from now on our checks will print correctly aligned. So that's the way we align checks in QuickBooks Online. Hopefully that was helpful to you, and we hope to see you again on some additional QuickBooks Online training modules.